Hello, welcome back. We're on 4.3 and we are going to get started right now. Determine two coterminal angles in degree measure. Well, we did this earlier, two coterminal in radian measure. So now we're just going to find coterminals, one positive, one negative. Other ways of getting this rotation, 114. So I could go backwards here, and if I go backwards all the way around, that's 360, but I need to stop 114 short of that, so 360 minus, I'm going to be lazy, 114, and I'm going to be correct, 360 minus 114. So this, I could rotate this way, that would be negative 246. Or I could go to 114 and rotate around again, being very lazy here, 474, and I'm going to put my degree symbol with those. Okay, so that's it. That's and they're going to say many correct answers because we could spin around multiple times, but there's always best answers, or at least on these problems there's best answers. So we got to this angle, you can see their rotation by going negative 360 and then another 30. This is another 30, they'll get us to 390. So this rotation right here is just negative 30 degrees. That's another way of getting there. Now, many correct answers. You could say, well, let's go negative 390 and then go around, so negative 390 and then go around another 360, and negative 750 is okay, but I'm going to claim negative 30 might be a better answer for us. And now we need to have a positive angle measure that gets us around to here. Positive angle measure that gets us around to here is 30 degrees short of 360. So 360, 30 degrees short of 360 is 330 degrees. Okay, 445. 360, from 360, this would be another 90. From 360, another 90. This gets me to 450 right here. So 445 right in here. But from 360, we needed another, from 450, from 360, we needed another 85 degrees right here. So that's 85 degrees. You could subtract the 360 from that and not have to draw a picture. Subtract 360, and we get 85 degrees. And now, our negative, we could just come around to here, 85 shy of 360. Why not just have the calculator handy here? That's 275 degrees, but negative. Oh, of course, take a look. 90, 180, 270, 5 more. Negative 275. So I can try to make this tricky by doing multiple revolutions. Let's see. Let's go backwards. Negative 360, negative 720. I need 20 more in a negative direction. So this reference angle that I've been referring to right here is 20 degrees. So how can I get there? I could go backwards 20 degrees. That's the shortest rotation. If I need a positive, I could go this direction 20 shy of 360. There we have it. So more degree goodness here. Rewrite each angle in radian measure. Now, a couple ways we can do this. It says, do not use calculator. Rewrite each angle in radian measure as a multiple of pi. And one way you could do it, remember, pi equals 180 degrees. Therefore, pi radians on 180 degrees is 1, and so is 180 degrees on pi. And if we're going to convert to radian measures, we want to cancel degrees, so we could go times cancel degrees, 180 degrees underneath pi. I'm just multiplying by 1. And then we could reduce 315 and 180. Now another option for you is, and this is kind of sneaky, watch this. Let's do that 315 degree rotation. That is 45 degrees short of 360. So that's, if it's 45 degrees short, that indicates it would take 1, 2, 3, 4 tick marks to get halfway around. So watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 eighths pi, which is what I'm going to claim happens when we reduce 315 on 180. We get 7 eighths. So take your pick. Either multiply this by, look what I'm doing here, cancel degrees, so pi goes on top, and reduce it. Or you could perhaps, and sometimes we might, this might be better, especially if we can use calculator, but 120 degrees, let's see, that's 90 and 30, or 60 and 60, that's 2/3 of the way around to here. This is going to reduce to 2/3 pi. Negative 270, again, we could multiply by pi on 180 degrees, and those reduce nicely by 90, and we're out of this. Or if you want to sketch it, negative 90, negative 180, negative 270, that's 1/2, 2/2, 3/2 pi, but backwards. And 144, not the most cooperative, prettiest of these. So I'm going to do this, and it says do it by hand, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it by hand. But I'll tell you what, I'd like to get my calculator out for this one. 144 and 180, 12 divides each of those. That goes in 12. That goes in 15 times. You might take you more steps. Let's see. 3 divides each of those, and I get 4/5 pi. Okay. You rewrite each angle in degree measure, and now we're in radian measure. We want degree measure. Therefore, I want to cancel radians. This, when we say negative 4 pi, we're really referring to negative 4 pi radians. I want to cancel radians, so I want radians in the denominator. 180. The pi's cancel, and I introduce degrees, and I get negative 720 degrees. 3 pi. So truthfully, you can just replace pi by 180, but I like going back and doing it kind of the way you handled this kind of thing in chemistry. I know you weren't when you did the canceling. So we're going to cancel radians, but I need to multiply by 1. This is 1. Pi's cancel. I get 540 degrees. Times 180 degrees on pi. Cancel radians, introduce degrees. Let's see. That reduces to 30 degrees. 3 times 15, 45. Add a 0. Negative 450 degrees. Cancel radians, introduce degrees, reduce. 15 goes into 180. Let's see, 15 goes into 180 once. 15, that's 30. That's 12 times. So we get 28 times 12. Holy smokes, says don't use a calculator. Are you kidding me? Well, 10 times 28 is 280, plus 2 times 28 is 56, and we get 336 degrees. I will not put you in a position like that where I'm going to ask you to do that without calculator, but it is manageable. So another fairly short page. Hopefully that's maybe an 8 or 9 minute page for you. Let me know what I can help you with, and as I've been mentioning in this section, we cannot just be pretty good on this section.